If you want to grow your online business, hear this warning. Selling through social media is always changing, whether it's TikTok bans or algorithm updates or changing consumer tastes. You can't rely on a single social media strategy in order to sell online. But there is one tactic for getting online clients that's remained reliable for 40 years. When done right, email marketing will earn you between $10 and $60 per email subscriber. And that's why in this video, I'm going to show you how to build a money-making email list and what to send to your subscribers so that they actually buy from you. Let's dive in. So let's begin by taking a look at the type of result that we want from your email list. I'm going to go over to an email that I sent to one of my lists. So you can see this email campaign here was sent out to a relatively small list, 5,700 people. About 1,900 of them opened this email, 49 clicked, and we got 5 conversions. Now those 5 conversions represent thousands of dollars of revenue for my online business. And that all came from one single email sent to a relatively small email list. So how do you do this for your online business? Well, first, you need email subscribers. You need to build your list. And I'm going to show you the 2 most effective ways I've found to build my email list. So the first is with lead magnets like this. And you probably heard about lead magnets before. Basically, they offer something of value that your audience would want in exchange for the contact information of people in your audience. So this example here says how we got 10,688 members to join our Facebook group for free. And if people want to grow their Facebook group, they can click on Watch Now. They can put in their name and their email address, and then they get access to the steps that we use to add thousands of people to any Facebook group. So this is key. You want to have at least one proven lead magnet you can put in your social media posts, or you can use in replies to comments on social media. I'll give you an example. Quite often people will comment on my posts on Facebook and they'll ask me, Dave, how do I build my Facebook group? I want to add more members. And instead of me sitting there and typing out an answer to them over and over and over again, because I get that question all the time, I just drop the link to this lead magnet. And now that lead goes over here, they enter their email address and they become an email subscriber. And that's what you want to do as well. The second very effective way to grow an email list is by using a Facebook group. Let me show you. Over here is one of my Facebook groups. It's called Audience and Influence. And when people request to join this group, I want to make sure that they become my email subscriber. How do I do that? Well, over here in the settings section, you want to go down to your membership questions. And these are the questions that you can ask people when they request to join your group. And you'll see I've got 3 questions here. The third one being, what is your email address? And the result of this, let's go back here and we can see that we've got some member requests. People are asking to join this group, and you can see email address, email address, email address. Now, I want to get those email addresses over onto my actual email list so that I can begin email marketing to these leads. Well, you could go and manually copy and paste these leads over into your email list, or you can use a tool like I do. I use a tool, it's called Unipro, and let's go take a look at Unipro. Over in Unipro, you can see there's Facebook group tools, and the one we want is accept new members. And then what Unipro is going to do is it's going to open up this page where we can accept new members. And you'll notice that this approve button becomes a yellow Unipro approve all. And Unipro is going to go to work accepting those member requests, accepting those people over into my Facebook group. Simultaneously, it's taking their email address from that membership question and it's plugging that into my email list. So those people will now start receiving emails from me to help nurture those leads and eventually make sales to those leads. And this strategy is really effective. If you build a Facebook group and you use the right strategies to grow that group, you can get hundreds of leads joining your group and your email list every single week. And if you're interested in growing your own Facebook group with a whole lot of targeted leads, in the description of this video, I'll put a link to the strategy that I use. You can go check that out, start applying that to your own Facebook group and quickly build your email list. Now, once those leads are accepted into my Facebook group, I'll show you where they go. Over here in Go High Level, that's the software that I use to manage my email list. You'll see over here my email lists, and this particular list is where new members to that Facebook group are added. So now they're my email subscribers. So that's the first step. You need to grow your email list, and you can do it using lead magnets. You can also do it using Facebook groups. Now, once you've grown your list, you might wonder, well, how often should I send emails to the subscribers on my list? And I'm going to show you my strategy. My strategy for new subscribers is to email them very frequently in the beginning. And I'll show you, this is an automation that I have set up again over in Go High Level. When a new subscriber comes in, they're immediately sent this, a welcome email. And then you can see there's a 1-hour waiting period and they're sent the second email. Then there's a 1-day waiting period and they're sent the third email. 1-day waiting period, sent the 4th email, and so on and so forth. Now, that might feel like a lot, but remember this, when someone first lands on your email list, chances are they don't know you very well. Maybe they opted in for a lead magnet, or maybe they joined your Facebook group. And so it's up to you to seize this opportunity to help that new email subscriber get to know you and to build some rapport with them. So it's actually a mistake to not email your subscribers very often. In the beginning, I'd recommend doing it at least on a daily basis. You can see when we scroll all the way to the bottom of my welcome sequence here, you can see, let's find the last email in this sequence. You can see that there's 13 emails in this particular sequence that get sent over the course of the first week or two to make sure that my new subscribers get to know me and start to build that rapport. What do you do with your email subscribers after you've sent those initial welcome warm-up emails? Then you want to transition your subscribers over into a master list that gets regular updates from you as well. And you'll see if you take a look at these dates of the emails being sent, you'll notice that I send an email to my master list about every 3 or 4 days. Because for my audience, I found that that's frequently enough to make sure that I'm adding value and keeping them interested so that I can make them offers and make sales. Now, for your business, you're going to have to test this out. A general rule of thumb is that you want to email your list at least once per week, up to as much as once per day, or even more during special promotion times. So be sure to test that for your list. I like to email my list about 2 to 3 times per week. Now we're going to take a look at what you should be sending to your list in just a second, but while we're here, I want to show you a special ninja trick that's going to get more people looking at your emails. Let's go down here and take a look at an email that I sent out to my master list. This is called 12 Tech Tools. And let's take a look at the stats over here. Let's load up the stats. And we can see here that this email was sent to about 6,000 people. About 2,000 people opened that email. And that's great. I'm excited to get 2,000 people looking at my content. But that also means that 4,000 people didn't even open this email. And it would be a mistake to move on forgetting about those 4,000 people. So here's the trick that I like to use. I take that exact email, the 12 Tech Tools that was sent in this case on October 1st, and I want to resend that email to the 4,000 people who didn't open the first email. And you can see that it was resent here on October 2nd. You might hear that and think, well, Dave, are you just spamming your list? And if they didn't open it, you're just going to keep sending them the exact same email. There is one slight change. Let's go back and take a look at the original email. So I'm going to click on this one, and you'll see that the subject of this original email was Tuesday invite. And 4,000 people saw that subject line and they decided not to click on that email. So instead of sending them the exact same email with the same subject line, what I did 1 day later was sent them the same email, but with a different subject line to entice more people to open the new email. And you can see in this case, the subject line is, can you make it? Well, let's go and take a look at what happened here. I'm going to load up the statistics. And in this case, another 500 leads open that email. And you can see how powerful this is. I didn't need to create any more content. I didn't need to write another email. I simply resent the same email to people who previously hadn't opened it, gave it a new subject line, and now I got 500 people looking at my content who previously missed it. This is a powerful trick you need to use for your email marketing as well. So that covers how often you should send to your email list. Now let's talk about what you should actually send. What should you include in your emails? There's 3 types of emails that I like to send out to my list. The first is a value email, and I'll show you an example here. This email here is talking about tactics that help people get more views and engagement on their live videos. And you can see when someone clicks on the link inside of this value email, they're taken over here. They're taken over to a video that teaches a lot of strategy that's going to allow these business owners to grow their business faster, to get more engagement, more sales from their audience. This is purely value. I want to help my email subscribers grow their business, no strings attached. Value email. The second type of email that I like to send is a proof email. It proves that the strategies I'm teaching or the products I'm selling get results. Let's take a look at an example here. This particular proof email is talking about the software I created called Unipro. And when we go down here, you can see it tells a story of Andrea. She's a Unipro user, and just 3 days after using Unipro, she'd already made $3,000 in sales. So this is an exciting story that I share with my email subscribers to prove that Unipro gets results for business owners who want to grow their online businesses. And this is what you can do as well. Share stories with your leads to prove that you can get them the results they're looking for. And finally, the third type of email that I like to send is an offer email. You want to get paid from your emails. The goal of creating an email list and marketing to your email list is to make sales. And so you need to make clear offers. You can see this offer email right here. It's talking about nurturing leads and about how most online business owners, they have a lead nurturing problem. And the solution is Unipro. And there's a very clear call to action to click here and to purchase Unipro. Now, would I send a direct offer email like this to a new subscriber in my email list? Of course not. I'd send them a lot of value emails. I'd send them some proof emails, and then I'd send an offer email. And that's the sequence I recommend you use with your emails as well. So that's how I use email marketing to build my online businesses, but I do have a secret weapon as well. And that secret weapon is Unipro. Unipro goes out onto Facebook. It finds your ideal leads. It brings those leads over into your audience. It nurtures those leads, making sure they see more of your content, and then it makes offers to those leads at exactly the time they're most likely to buy so that they become your new paying customer or client. Unipro has been a game changer for my business. I know you're going to love it as well. Go over to unipro.com. That's what I've got for you in this video all about email marketing. If this was helpful or you got any insights from this video, give it a like. And if you have any questions about the strategies I taught in this video, go ahead and leave those in the comment section below. I'm happy to help out. And again, if you're growing your online business and you haven't checked out Unipro yet, you got to check it out. Go over to unipro.com. I know you're going to love it. Thanks for checking out this video. Can't wait to see you in the next video.